let's switch. Instead of this guy, let's go with the Bard. I don't like Fabian that much, but it's okay. But yeah, I wish it was like score or objective based or something like that. It's not so bad. And yeah, the runs get longer and there's some story stuff later on. I just would prefer to have more characters quicker.
Welcome to the Dark Forest.
To mess around with. Okay. So we want to go down, right, up, left, up, zigzag around. I can pretty much get the full map on this run. Merchant comment, item gambler. Potion. We'll go with it. Faster spell recharge. Admittedly, that's actually really good on everybody. And we don't have any... We don't have any keys. I'd like to get me some keys. Okay. The interesting thing about the Bard, he makes enemies wet, which I don't think has a synergistic effect with fire. It might. But it synergizes amazingly well with lightning. Unfortunately, we have no lightning-related characters, so we're kind of stuck with whatever, at least for a little while. Let's see. So honestly, I'm gonna hot potato this mess, because it needs to die. And it is too messy to live. Unfortunately, we don't get any of the real cool AoE moves until like much later. It's mildly unfortunate. Because, yeah, you can do some, like, gnarly spell combos at a later date. They're just way too stacked up. I'm just going to, I'm gonna try and take him out with back attacks to some degree. I shouldn't do that. At this point... Too many enemies here. Not nearly enough time to get through the lot of them. You know what? I actually need to keep that Bard in that position. If I get the Bard enough spell power, that's the other thing. The Bard can just like nuke people. I don't do it very often, but I have had a couple of runs where just, like, I didn't even bother, with, like, taking out, I didn't even, bleh. I can brain today. I didn't even bother with trying to take out armor. I just went for just pure spell takedowns, and that was enough damage to just destroy everything. Let's see. Okay, so no element spell vendor. We can hit the chest later. Still no keys, unfortunately. Okay, so which is this one? Spells forming puddles will create an additional puddle. Well, that's not a puddle thing. Yeah, unfortunately, this guy is very much like a water slash kind of poison dude. So I'm gonna give it to her. Revitalize. Recharges all your melee cooldowns of the group. Recharges spell cooldowns by 5 seconds. Yeah. Wet fire is steam, which is slowdown. Steam in a time is water pool. Oh, interesting. Let's see. Might as well have the bard go full ham on this fellow. Wee. I guess I should... whatever. The other nice thing is that water move recharges quick. Okay, so that guy's stunned for an inordinate amount of time. I guess I'll just kill time for a bit while I wait for this to come back. Okay. Well, works well enough. I still don't know how the developer could have been playing this in fast forward mode always. I guess you just, like, you just get a feel for it after a while. It's still just wild for me. Oh, that's a bomber. Oh, that didn't work. I'm doing fine. I keep also wanting to set up, specifically so I can use the, I keep wanting to use the Hands of Midas spell. But I don't have it. Which is kind of annoying. I mean, it's fine. You just get used to certain spells on a run, and you're just like, yeah, I'm gonna use more Hands of Midas. Oh wait, no, that was the previous run, and easy to forget about, easy-ish.
Yep.
Do we go for it? Hell yeah! Faster melee recharge, worth it. I was not paying attention to this price. Oh no! Oh. It's probably fine. We're just gonna pick up 3 keys. That should be good enough. Okay, we don't care for the stamina camp. And this chest isn't locked. No, I'm not going to be able to get to the other chest. That would require, like, what, 3 candles? Yeah. I got 2. Still not even sure if it's really worth it. Please decease. What am I doing? I guess it doesn't really matter. Just looking at my... I'm just trying to do combos, and it's like, wait a second. This is the wrong order of business. It's weird. I make, like, a massive number of misplays in this game, yet everybody always gets mad at me for my, like, slight amount in Slay the Spire. I guess because in Slay the Spire, people actually liked that game, question mark? I don't know. Okay, so what do the princesses do apart from looking cute? They actually, so if you notice in the center of the UI between the map and the abilities, you see, like, a little picture of the princesses above an orb. What that means is the princesses are collecting souls, and every time I kill an enemy, I get X amount of souls. And I can use that to get a free spell here and there. So if you notice it says 19 out of 20, when that's at 20 out of 20, free cast on something. And I gotta remember to do it because I actually don't get soul reward. otherwise. Okay, so we get a common merchant with 2 options. Ah! Okay, what do we want? The weird, barbed crop or horrible dentures? I don't remember either of these things. Slay the Spire is slower, less forgiving. People notice mistakes more often. Plus, people try to be helpful, not spiteful, even if it might seem so. No, you really should. You really should see. Oh, those are spiked suspenders, not like a weird whip. You really should see the amount of people that are just like livid about misplays on Slay the Spire. They are not helpful. They are just mad. Let's go with the weird spiked suspenders. Actually, wait. Spiked suspenders probably means enemies take damage. God, I have no idea. All right. Let's give the old man some dentures. That's kind of good. Ah, shoot, there's water spell vendor. I wouldn't have been able to afford it anyway. But yeah, you don't know how bad YouTube comments get until you play a card game for YouTube. Because, like, previously, things had always been, you know, relatively friendly. And then I started playing Slay the Spire, and it's just like, oh no, people just hate me for existing. I still get awful comments here and there. And they're straight up like throwing like slurs around for like, how could he not figure this out? And it's like, I'm sorry, I didn't immediately Sorry, I didn't immediately figure out that going tank mode on Ironclad isn't a viable strategy, except for it is. Somebody was mad that I wasn't using a meta-appropriate strats in Slay the Spire on my first episode, back before anybody else had ever played the game and there were no guides on it, and it's just like, ah. Okay, so this is getting pretty dense. We might want to start chucking some things out, killing some dudes with spells, instead of ignoring half of my setup. Okay. What else do we do? Let's just knock them around. Wait on that bomb a bit. Throws the lot of them. Send that guy backwards. Nah, I should probably leave him there. Because this guy's getting too close for comfort. Okay. Good timing on this. I'm just gonna spell kill that guy. This is getting dicey. Wow, he was sitting at 1 HP. That is just mean. Okay, there we go. Kind of working. It got tight in here for a bit. Let's see. Can I, if I hit this guy with a spell, does it, aha, it does interrupt his attack. I didn't know if you had to just stun them to pull it off, but the answer looks to be, it's fine. Okay. He is deceased. Okay, so he's off. Nope, that's not enough. These guys are a bit beefier than I was going for. It also looks like the knight really does knock enemies back so much more. Than any of the other characters. Potato! There we go. We got it. Ah, do not potato. That'd be bad. Okay, so we could burn a candle and go back for the weird suspenders. Let's do that. I wanna figure out what those are. Okay, so who deserves the spike suspenders? I don't know, probably him. Faster spell recharge, faster melee recharge. And that'll burn a candle. And it's this guy again. Well, you know what? We do have some easier spells to work with. He's just gonna warp to wherever he pleases. Smack that back. So he's there. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of damage to him. I'm just knocking him around. Ah. Please desist. Okay. How do we deal with this? I mean, we can pretty much just cycle all of his ghosts down. It just sucks, because I do want to hit him. Okay. So I gotta blast that. Please don't switch layers again. Okay, I'm gonna hot potato him. I'm gonna double shot her. Not perfect, but it'll do some damage to him. There we go. You dang fool. And now he's just open to death and destruction. Admittedly, if he keeps fighting the bard, we're not going to be able to do a whole lot of damage to him. But that's okay. Aha! What? You thought you'd be able to do something to me? Funny joke.
The great monster is slain. Welcome to the volcanic plateau.
Plateau? I guess. I just... Okay, so what do we want to do? So we go up. Up. Down. Up and around. Okay, and then we'll have to... So we go up here, right. Up, right. Down, down. Right, up. Right, up, right. Down, left, down, right, right. We missed one and we missed the fight below us. But I'm probably fine without it. Let's see, do we gamble? I could use another spell, but 1 and 3 for that. Maybe worth it. Nope. Because that was a cool looking team buff. Some kind of water dagger. I don't even remember what this one does. Faster spell recharge. Or faster melee recharge, extra spell damage. Well, the faster melee recharge is nice, but that's about it. Okay. How do we do this? We do have hot potatoes and a couple other things I could start chucking too. Still prefer to save those. I'm just gonna leave him there. Oh, right. The zombies are gonna start spawning. They're not so bad. They're a bit of a problem. Let's see. Get rid of that priest man. Stop that, you. Bomb goes off. Works decently well for me. Let's see. Move him there. I wonder if there's some, like, really beefy backstab-related equipment in this game. Not that I've seen. I just wanted your souls, and the zombie kept getting in the way. It's frustrating. Let's see. Spell damage plus melee recharge for another spellcaster. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get a choice. I really do wish you could actually move equipment from one character to the next. But honestly, it's only really an issue. It's only really an issue while we're still learning the ropes, per se. Or, not learning the ropes. Learning what every item does. I wonder if there's some kind of, like, completed save file cheat. I know a fan of mine had given me a completed save, like, a while back. But that's... I'm not sure if I even still have it around. I might. It was one of those where it's like, I think I downloaded it, and then I probably deleted all of my, I deleted all my downloads and just didn't even think about getting it set up. Got it anyway. Okay, so we do have a water spell vendor. That's actually worth it. And we get... Tidal Jet, lane water damage. Cool. Yeah, I've still got plenty of candles. Probably should have figured out what was down here, but I got plenty of keys. Honestly, I'm gonna burn another candle here. We want to hit this fight so I can get some extra cash. Okay. Should be good. Let's see. So I'll put this guy back here. I think the first time I ever used the bard, it did not go well. Like, I think we lost horribly. Maybe against the boss? It'd be nice if we can get our hands on some, lightning spells, but those are kind of few and far between until I beat the associated boss. Let's see. Might as well smack that guy around a smidge. Oh, probably should have sorted that. Oh, and he's immune to water damage. Of course he is. I think that's gonna hit the wrong guy. Kinda hit the right guy. They're all very focused in here, which is kind of odd. But it does let me, like, really bully them into non-existence. Oh, dang it. I really miss my portal spell. There was a, I mean, I guess it's kind of in the name. But there was a spell that would portal all of the enemies into the same location. And it worked amazingly well. Because more or less I could just, like, wombo combo them in the same lane forever, and they couldn't do anything about it. It was super good. He has 10 HP. Oh, wow. The bard does no damage. I didn't even notice that. Well, okay. So, burns a candle, but we still had 3 sitting around. Gets me a little bit of money. Probably not enough to afford. Kind of really depends on what we're up against. Let's see. Aqua Jet off of that. Set this sucker on fire. I don't remember if portals... Oh yeah, portals do kind of disappear. Because you just walk past them. Let's see. What if that skeleton's supposed to look kind of Kratos-ish? Bad timing. I mean, not terrible timing, but still. Let's move him there. Put him with water for a bit. Hot potato him. There we go. Problem vaguely solved. Not much damage, but that's okay. And we're good. I'm gonna set that guy on fire. Kinda works. And that guy's wet. Have puddle! Okay. So far, so good. We can just bully those guys until there's... Well, they're gonna die before they run out of stamina bars, but that's probably for the best. Oh, new enemy killed. Yup. And this is actually probably fine. just... No, he is a durable fellow. Whee. I like backstabs. They're pretty fun. And we're good. Nope, there's... Oh, battle clear, bonus goal. Oh, I guess I did clear it. Okay, so we have a no element spell vendor, a chest locked. Well, we want to go up first. No element spell vendor, or a common merchant. And we're pretty much only going to be able to afford one versus the other here. I don't necessarily know what that does, but I'm giving it to the mustache man. Max stamina, faster melee recharge, increases melee damage by 10%. Well, we gave it to the right man. Okay, we got... Well, we can't afford the no element spell vendor, so that makes my life a little easier. See you later, suck a butt. Because, yeah, that's only 200. That costs 200. At least equipment's gonna carry us through. Probably. Okay, so we get a weird potato and a bag of bananas. Shoot. I think the weird potato's good on her. Yeah, actually, that's pretty good on her. I'm just gonna jam items on her. Extra health. It's kind of okay.